So yesterday I got lucky. Let's talk about it. So yeah, I've been going to my local pawn shop every now and then just to see if I could find like a Squier. I'm wanting like a Squier Bullet. Can't ever really find one. I'd like to have a Sunburst, and I've waited and waited, and I keep going back, and they never have the one I want. I found one yesterday. I just randomly went in there, and they had it, and here it is. It is the Squier Bullet, crafted in China. So we've got the Sunburst. That's what I wanted. It's got the wiggle stick. The frets are perfect. There's not any dents in the frets. And then the wood, you know, it's probably that Indian laurel stuff. I'm not really sure what it is. The first two numbers, it says 0808. So I'm assuming this thing was made in 2008. It's a single ply here on the pick guard, which who cares? But yeah, I went to the pawn shop, and it wasn't very much money to begin with, but I plugged it up and it didn't work. I was like, well, maybe it's this amp. So I got a different amp and it didn't work again. I'm like, well, that can't be 2 amps that don't work. So I plugged a different guitar in, and sure enough, it worked fine. So I was like, see if the guy will go down on this thing at all. And I went and asked him. He said, yeah, I'll go, name your price. And I named it, which was below $100, and he went for it. So I got this thing for under $100. I don't want to tell you exactly how cheap I got it to, because I don't even want to jinx it and have something bad happen. But anyway, yeah, look at it. It's nice. It's a little dirty. I'm going to take the strings off at some point and clean the frets and polish them a little bit. It's got some scuffs in the paint, but you know me, I like relicking. If you'd like me to do a relic job on your guitar, just send it to me, and we'll get together and make something happen. But I'm not really proud of this relic. It looks okay. My other one, show it off real quick. Kind of a John Frusciante relic. I tried to do something similar to what his looked like, but now I've got an actual Sunburst guitar, and whether or not I want to relic it is unknown at this point. I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to let this one naturally get relicked. It's got a few scuffs here and there, It's not bad, but for under $100, man, the pickups sound good. The action was really high on it, so I lowered the action, and I got as low as I could. I don't know if you can see that. As low as I could get it for now. I might try to lower it a little bit later. I set the pickups, the height that I like them, John Frusciante style, real low. And I will say that let's just listen to it. Bridge. Don't forget me. Anyway, did I get lucky? What do you think? Have you ever played a Squier Bullet? The new Squier Bullets don't have they're like a hardtail basically. And they don't have the wiggle stick. So that's something I really wanted. And I like that they look aged. The pick guard's white, but it's a little, in between white and like the old school mint green. It's an aged white, which maybe it's naturally aged. I really think this thing has just sat. There's kind of some rust on the pickups, if you can see that at all. I don't know if that's coming in at all, but they're a little dirty, a little grimy. I might get in there and change them to some SSL1s or whatever that John Frusciante supposedly used. But for now, they sound great. And I might just play this thing as it is and just leave it alone. Quit geeking out over, you know, trying to mod stuff. Maybe just enjoy this guitar. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this, but when I got it, it didn't work, you know. And then when I came home, I didn't mention this. When I came home, it worked. I plugged it in and it worked fine. So something was wrong with the output jack, the input jack, whatever you want to call it. And when I got home, it just magically worked. So I got a cheaper price for it because it didn't work. And when I got home, it worked. So my wife said to pray over it though, and pray any hoobity doobie away from it before I walked in my house, and I forgot to. So now my house is probably haunted. But I did pray the hoobity doobie away once I got inside. So hopefully we'll see how this goes. This might be the last video I ever make. We'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'll do another video after I clean this thing up and like maybe show you how I intonated it and got it set up and everything. But this is just a quick look on the guitar. Oh, one more thing, the tuners. The tuners, they could hold better tune, but I feel like they're kind of rusty. So maybe I can fix that with some WD-40 or something. But yeah, I hope this helps you get your Frush on, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you.